Welcome Timmy Talkers, and here it is, issue 100 of my Pearls of Wisdom. Thank you very much if you've been with me from the start, but as it's 100, I should do something very special today. It's a good one today, and it can only be improved with a bowler hat and a swanny whistle. So welcome, and I hope you stick with it, even though it's already weird. I hope you're all well, as I say. Now, this year has been ups and downs. I've had a bit of a shitty year, really, on the whole, for various personal, financial and work-related problems. The financial, they're all settled now. I've really cut everything back to the bone. I'm not as frivolous as I once was. So I'm going to manage just fine with not going to work extra. The personal stuff, line under that wasn't my fault. I could have done a bit more, could have done a bit less. Tried, didn't work out, so they can fuck off as well. The work situation, I'll get onto that in a minute, because I've got a... Patience. But I've had a good year on the other hand. A brilliant New Year's Eve, one of the best nights of my entire life. I've been to the Black Country Museum, and I've found you can drink twice as much Guinness just by adding a little bit of blackcurrant to it. Who'd have thought that? So I've increased my vitamin intake as well. So, because it's the 100th, hence the hat, the Marks and Spencer's vest, my nice braces and swanny whistle, I have solved the problems of the world today. Unfortunately, it only seems to work if you work for the public sector. If you're self-employed, a one-man band, or you work for a private company, this may not be applicable. But if you remember back to the COVID years, who did the illness affect more? People who went to work, whether they got paid or not. Got paid whether they went to work or not, didn't it? Because people got fined for forcing and sneaking around to go to work if you didn't work and you didn't eat. So, I'm one of the blessed public servants, so here we go. So the problems I've had at work this year, or one of them mainly, is that you can inadvertently upset people. Completely inadvertently. Just by being the same you have been since the day you left school. So, unfortunately, I've got a bit more time on my hand now, and I've taken a page out of a book of a friend of mine who's been suspended for many years, and to really knuckle down and find a solution to the problem that's not you. So here we go. This is what I found last night. You can have unfiltered honesty and bluntness. You can have unique observations on takes on life. You can misinterpret social rules and normalcy. You can have a very specific type of humour. It can be quite dark, can be inappropriate. And you can do something called scripting or echolalia, which is quoting films or comedy shows or songs inappropriately. I do those things. And by the very definition, I'm now neurodiverse. You could bake an egg on me because I'm fucking Teflon now. So, you can self-diagnose using an online tool, and if you want a full diagnosis, that can take up to 36 months. Your employer has no right to say that you are or not. If your behaviour changes, like I must admit I've been a bit sulky. But that is my trying to process what's going on, isn't it? So that's my neurodiversity. Not one person asked me if I was okay. A lot of people said, stop being a prick. That just compounded the problem, didn't it? So, there you go. Get a touch of neurodiversity into you. And I'm not saying I'm not, because the online tool said I was. So, there you go. So, I feel pretty good now. And if people can't deal with you, perhaps they're neurodiverse in a different way. I found something that you can type in anything you want and get out anything you like. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What a shame I found that, everybody, isn't it? So, hat off. Swanny whistle to one side. it would appear that I'm deeply, deeply emotionally unwell, and I can only apologise if I've ever upset anyone in the past, inadvertently. I shall try never to do it again, but please don't confront me about it, because it'll make me upset. So any complaints I may have had from various people who wish to remain anonymous should be voided, and that's my next week's project. So there you go, issue 100, solved all of the problems. You can do whatever you like if you follow my simple rules. So tomorrow is episode 101. So like George Orwell's 1984 torture room, where you start to comply with society, I'm going to put in there everything I don't like. It's a long list. And then episode 102, so I'm already 2 days ahead. Once you realise you're mental, you've got something wrong with you, I should say. Not mental, we don't like that word. Once you realise you may have specific needs, then if you work in the public sector, please stay tuned. I've got a lot of points that I can raise. If you don't want to be working Christmas, tune into episode 102. If you don't like the rota you're working, 102. You need more time off, episode 102. Please, 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 let's use the tool that Providence has provided. I'm just I'll seek it for you. I'll just tell you what to say and do. So there you go. And so today's song, again, not a reflection on anybody, certainly not me, because I could be very upset by that. It's going to be The Lunatics Have Overtaken the Asylum. And I hope you have a lovely day. Please share this one. If you work in the public sector, please share this one. I will hopefully bring the whole of it to a grinding halt by people following the rules that are kindly published. See you tomorrow, Timmy Talkers, episode 101. Ta-da!